who brings it inside. Still Wilfried Zaha with pace. We know he's got a cracking long shot. He's going to go for the finesse shot and it's in. Wilfried Zaha, when he's at his best, he is virtually unstoppable. Oh my god, this is a lovely position to get a free kick from. Can Maddison score this one? It's decent. James Maddison, oh my goodness, our captain has just scored. So welcome back to another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. This is episode number 38. Today's episode is a big one because we're going to be wrapping up our Champions League group stage and we'll be finding out who we'll be facing in the round of 16. Also, we're going to be making a ton of progress as we'll try and wrap up the entire month of December so we can get into the January transfer window, which should be fun. So if you guys are enjoying the Leicester City Career Mode, keep the support coming in. Let's smash out 2,000 likes once again. And if you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. So it is time for a press conference, and if you guys want to get involved, drop in your questions down in the comments section below. First question of the day, since you are selling Timo Werner, by the way, we haven't really made the final decision of selling Timo Werner. We're still going to make that decision soon, but let's just imagine we are going to sell Werner. Does that mean the objectives are going to change? So, as you guys know, we've got a season goal objective, which is to score 70 goals with our attacking trident of Zaha, Sancho and Werner. And if we do sign a new striker, we'll just replace Werner with that new striker and we'll try and complete the objective with that. So, that does make things simple and yeah, that's how we're gonna roll. Also, talking about Timo Werner, I'm definitely leaning towards selling him, but I've still not made the final decision. As we get into the transfer window, I'll definitely make that. And also, if you guys have any other alternatives apart from Marcus Rashford for, options to sign in that striker position, maybe like Gabriel Jesus, do let me know in the comments section below because it's a big decision to make. Next question, who's been the player that surprised you the most this season? It's got to be Dani Olmo, because I did not expect him to perform this well this season. I know Yuri Tielemans being injured has really helped him out as he's now getting more game time, but still, his stats are incredible for a midfielder. 7 assists and 5 goals. And lately he's been on fire and I'm hoping he can keep this up. He's growing in his overall as well and he's just a quality player. Look at his stats, man. 94 sprint speed. This guy is quick. He's very good technically as well. He's a quality player to have in the team. Next question. Do you realize that Wilfried Zaha is not going up in his overall? Yes, I do, and that's because he's 29. He's in his prime, but he's not going to be getting any better. And because this is the last season of the Leicester Career Mode, I'm not really looking to sell Wilfried Zaha. It doesn't make sense. The guy is incredible. Even though he's not going to be going up above that 85 rating, he feels so good in game. His stats are pretty good this season with 7 goals in 16 games on that left midfield position. And his stats are just so good. He's so overpowered in this game even though he's only 85 rated. A very good dribbler, decent finishing and all that. And I just really enjoy using him. So even though he's not going to go up in his overall, I'm not looking to sell him. And with that, we've wrapped up today's press conference. Let's move on. James Maddison in the last episode scored one of our best goals of this series so far. A beautiful free kick against, I think, Manchester City. It was just a phenomenal goal. And to score a goal like that in a game of that magnitude was just ridiculous. And well, that is why you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. Time to get straight into some Champions League football. Our final group stage game, which we are going to simulate against Milan because we've basically guaranteed ourselves top spot in this group. Gonna use the second team for this one, getting this game against Milan out of the way, and although we've lost, it doesn't really matter. We still finished first in the group. Grimaldo did score for them and they get themselves a 1-0 win. I'm glad we didn't have an injury in this game. So we do finish first in this Champions League group with 15 points. Not bad at all. AC Milan in that second spot with 13. The draw is yet to be made for the Champions League round of 16, but in this episode, you guys are definitely going to find out who we'll be facing. Here's a quick look at our season objectives. Hopefully we can make some more progress in today's episode. Goals from Sancho, Werner and Zaha would be awesome. And also, let's try and keep some more clean sheets in the Premier League. Ian Morgan, already we've given him 1 game against Milan. Let's keep that going. And we might actually be able to complete the English domination challenge as well in this episode if things go our way. Last episode, we secured a massive win over Manchester City in the Premier League, which puts us just 3 points behind them, and we've got to keep the pressure going, as up next we play Bristol City, who are in the relegation zone, so this should be a win for us. Since Bristol City are in the relegation zone, simulating this one with my first team, and there you go, we get ourselves the win. Zaha scoring a brace, not bad at all, 3 points in the bag. This seems incredibly weird, but anyways, what we're going to do now in this episode is we'll simulate this one against Watford. We'll play Arsenal, West Ham, and then Arsenal, of course. And then we'll simulate this one against Watford as well. And with that, we should be in the January transfer window where we've got some big games coming up. So that's the plan. All I want is a win and a clean sheet from this one against Watford. Well, we do get the win, no clean sheet though. Harvey Barnes and James Justin scoring. Those goals will certainly help us with the English domination challenge. But yeah, 3 points in the bag. With those wins against Bristol City and of course Watford, we continue to keep pace with City and Liverpool. And now though, we've got a big test ahead of us against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. This is definitely going to be a challenge. They're not doing so well this season. They're 7th in the Premier League. So I'm hoping we can of course beat them at the Emirates. It's never easy playing Arsenal, especially away at the Emirates Stadium. This should definitely be a challenge, but we've got an incredible team playing this one. We've got Timo Werner up top, Zaha, Maddison captains the team, Jadon Sancho on that right side, and Didi. Varane starts. Tuanzebe, because of how incredible he's been, has completely displaced Soyuncu from the team, and he's starting this one against Arsenal. Ben Chilwell, Ricardo Pereira all starting, Onana in goal. It's a strong Leicester City side. Let's go out there and get the win against Arsenal. That is the Arsenal team we're facing. Aubameyang, Ozil, Nicolas Pepe, William Carvalho is a good signing. Gabriel Paulista back at Arsenal. They've signed Semedo. But this is a team I reckon we should be able to beat. It's got some good players in a few positions, but our team is a lot better in my opinion. Guendouzi inside to Mesut Ozil, and on his right foot has scored against us. Are you kidding me? Conceding a goal to Mesut Ozil's right foot is just... I mean, I don't even know what to say. How's he actually managed to get that much power on that shot? Ozil's right foot is basically non-existent. Guendouzi with the assist. And he finds Ozil brilliantly, and then it was a great finesse shot. Onana couldn't keep that one out, and well, we're 1-0 down already at the Emirates Stadium. This is not good. Jadon Sancho looks to release Timo Werner. It's brilliant. Now Jadon Sancho once again. What's he done there? Jadon Sancho 1v1 on that left foot. Should have scored that. That's literally the easiest chance he's gonna get. How has he missed that? Like, what even was that for the finish? Like, come on. This could be our chance here. Here's Jadon Sancho. Sees the cross brilliantly to Dani Olmo. Controls it well. Mustafi blocks that one with his head somehow. And it's still 1-0 Arsenal. Half-time against Arsenal. And it's been an abysmal performance from us. Yes, we've created a few chances, but not nearly enough. After beating City in such incredible fashion, to be losing to Arsenal is just simply unacceptable. Our inconsistency is what costs us. Anyways, we've got 45 minutes to respond. We need to beat Arsenal in this game. Maddison releasing Wilfried Zaha, and this is something we need. We've got to score from this chance. Zaha 1v1. How is he saving that? I cannot believe this man. 1v1 finishing is so dodgy in FIFA 20, and well, we've missed a clear-cut chance. Although we could be creating another one here. Yes, Timo Werner gets past one. Werner on that left foot. No, please go in. I cannot believe this game. How aren't we equalizing yet? This could lead to something as Timo Werner has gotten in behind. This could be our chance. Still Werner on that right foot. He's got to score this. Thankfully he does. Timo Werner could potentially be scoring one of his final goals as a Leicester City player. Gets us back in this game. It's 1-1. Brilliant work from Werner. And now we've got about 30 minutes or so to try and win this game. Looks for Maddison. Go on, Maddison. He's got the strength to keep Guendouzi at bay. Goes inside to Dani Olmo. This could lead to something. Olmo sees Werner. Werner 1v1, and let's go, guys. Timo Werner with an incredible showing in this game. Makes it 2-1 for Leicester City as we take the lead in the 80th minute at the Emirates Stadium. Fair play, Timo Werner. We've criticized him a lot this season, but finally he's coming up good with a tremendous performance. Look at that for a run, and then the finish as well from Werner. His movement was class to get away from that number 20 Arsenal player. And then the finish as well with his weaker left foot to beat the keeper was superb. And Leicester City lead against Emirates after being a goal down from that first half. This is amazing. Full time at the Emirates Stadium, and we walk away with a 2-1 away win in the Premier League, which is superb. These are the kind of games that champions need to win, and we've done exactly that. An important win for us in the Premier League as we get ourselves 3 points in this one. Oh man, Timo Werner is certainly making me think about the decision to sell him twice now, because he just put in a great performance against Arsenal and it's now making my decision harder. It's so annoying. City continue to be 3 points ahead of us in the Premier League, but we still keep pace with them in Liverpool, so that's nice. And also, we've now established a 5-point gap between us and Manchester United. That's great. So, next up in the Premier League, we've got a game against West Ham at the King Power Stadium, which I'm hopeful that we can win. But before that, it is time to find out who we'll be coming up against in the Champions League's round of 16. So first up, let's take a look at all the groups and see which teams have made it to the round of 16. So from Group A, City and Inter qualify. From Group B, Bayern Munich and Real Betis. From Group C, Liverpool and Dortmund, Ajax out of the Champions League. From Group D, of course, it's us and AC Milan. From Group E, Real Madrid and Napoli. From Group F, PSG and Spurs. That's interesting. From Group G, of course, Barcelona and Leverkusen. And from Group H, we've got Atletico Madrid and Juventus. So in the round of 16, we'll be coming up against Bayer Leverkusen. And I'm happy with that draw. I reckon we should be able to make it to that quarterfinal. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Betis and Manchester City, Spurs and Bayern, Napoli, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Dortmund is an interesting one. Liverpool, Juventus, AC Milan, Real Madrid and Inter, PSG. Some interesting ties in there. But yeah, we should be able to get the better out of Bayer Leverkusen. Since we do have a game against Arsenal a few days later, it's the Christmas period. We've got games like every 3 days. We've got to try and manage the fitness of our players. So I've made a few changes in the team. Haaland comes in, Ian Morgan comes in, Barnes, Chukwueze, James Justin, Todibo, Tuanzebe. So a lot of changes, but it's still a very strong Leicester side. Let's go out there and try and pick up the 3 points. Madison goes back to Nuno Tavares. It's now Ian Morgan. Goes inside to Haaland, takes a good touch, tries to go for goal, but Diop with a big block there. That was literally our first chance of the game. We couldn't even get it on target. We've got to be playing better here against West Ham. Here's Haaland, gets past one. Here goes Haaland on the run. On that left foot of his, still Haaland. Takes it wide, beats another. Haaland goes for goal with that right foot. The keeper didn't even move. What a strike from Erling Braut Haaland, as the Norwegian striker has put us into the lead against West Ham. That is what you want to see from your number 9, and Haaland is just improving every time he plays. He's just an unbelievable striker. Look at this guy, beats one and then bangs it with his weaker right foot. The keeper didn't even move. That's how powerful that strike was. Leicester lead 1-0 against West Ham. Haaland once again on the attack. This time releases Harvey Barnes. We could be making it 2-0 against West Ham. Harvey Barnes, what a finish from the Englishman. Leicester now lead 2-0 against West Ham. 2 quick fire goals against them after, really struggling for the first 20 odd minutes of this game. Haaland picking up an assist for this goal as well. And what a finish from Harvey Barnes. Have a look at that again. I mean, top bins from him, to be fair, and it was a great goal. Leicester lead 2-0 against West Ham. West Ham down the wings looking to create something, and the cross comes in. It's a good ball. The header is decent, and wow, West Ham have gotten themselves back in this one. A really good header there. Bottom left corner, so much power, and with that West Ham are back in it. Haaland looks for Harvey Barnes. Barnes stops it on that right foot. Harvey Barnes goes for goal. The Diop blocks that one. That should have been a goal. I'm bringing off Dani Olmo for Hamza Chaudhry because I feel like we need to give one of our midfielders some rest, because you guys know that Tielemans and Dennis Pride both are injured. So that's why I want to give Olmo a bit of rest, because we've got Arsenal coming up soon, and that's why I've brought on Hamza Chaudhry. Harvey Barnes sees Haaland. Haaland turns. Haaland goes for goal. It's too easy for the man. Haaland scores his second of the game, and Leicester make it 3-1 against West Ham. A 2-goal difference now between us and them, and this should help us seal this game. A brilliant finish from Haaland. It's good to see him score now at a consistent rate. The second of the game, a brace for him. Can he get himself a hat-trick? Well, let's find out. Here goes Haaland once again on the attack. Oh my god, look at the pace and strength from Haaland. It should be a goal for him. Goes for goal. Hat-trick hero Haaland. He scores his third of the game. It's a hat-trick for the Norwegian striker. His first hat-trick in the Premier League, as well as his first hat-trick as a Leicester City player. And it was a brilliant finish. Look at the pace and power from him. He literally just got past those defenders like they weren't even there. And the finish was inch perfect. Banged that one home with his left foot. And well, it's his third of the game. And Leicester lead 4-1. Could be something here for West Ham. Pablo Fornals inside to Morpe. It's a big save from Onana, but he couldn't keep the rebound out as well. West Ham get themselves another goal back in this one. It's still a 4-2 lead for us. So we're still in a very good position to win this game. Full time against West Ham and a hat-trick from Erling Braut Haaland. He takes home the match ball and he secures us the win in this game. 3 points in the bag as we continue to win. 5 games on the trot in the Premier League? That's brilliant. Were you expecting Haaland to get a hat-trick today? Not really, but the guy was just unbelievable in this game and I'm hoping he can keep this kind of form on. Have a look at this. Onana seems to be happy with all the game time he's been getting and he better be happy because we've basically used him in like every game this season. I'm just going to tell him that I'm proud of him. Also guys, an interesting question for you lot now. Todibo is now higher rated than Tuanzebe. Todibo is 82 rated, Tuanzebe is 81. Is it time that we use Todibo as one of our first choice centre backs along with Varane? Because he's higher rated, it kind of makes sense to do that. And Todibo has been in great form lately. Tuanzebe has been brilliant as well, but so has Todibo. This is confusing. Let me know in the comments section, who do you prefer in that centre-back role, Todibo or Tuanzebe? City and Liverpool just don't seem like they want to drop points, which is extremely frustrating, and that means we need to keep winning to keep pace with them. Up next, we play Arsenal once again, but this time, it's at the King Power Stadium. We need to pick up all 3 points from this game to keep the pressure on City and Liverpool. It's good to see that most of our team is fully fit for this one against Arsenal. Tuanzebe isn't fit, so I'm going to be using Soyuncu instead. Maddison's stamina is low, but we've got no choice but to play him as the Elements and Dennis Pride both are injured. He's our captain as well. We need him on the pitch. Timo Werner back in the lineup up top. Sancho, Zaha all starting. We've beaten Arsenal before in this episode. Let's do it again. So it doesn't look like Arsenal have made any changes to their team from that first game that we played against them, apart from bringing in Saliba. But besides that, it's the same exact lineup. So we've beaten them before, we can do it again. Ricardo Pereira, I see Sancho making a great run. That's what you want to see. And here goes Jadon Sancho. Difficult angle, goes for goal. That was actually pretty close to going, and he normally does score a lot of goals from these situations, but in this instance, the angle was just really too difficult. Arsenal could have an attack here, as it's William Carvalho on the ball. Soyuncu with a crucial challenge there, otherwise Arsenal could have easily taken the lead if that cutback would have reached either Aubameyang or Ozil, so that was good defending. Here's Wilfried Zaha, looks to release Timo Werner. We could hit Arsenal on the counter-attack here, still Werner. Werner goes down there. Still keeps hold of the ball, finds Zaha and he's missed. How Zaha missed that? That was such a simple chance. Credit to Timo Werner for playing the ball into Zaha. That is awful from Wilfried Zaha. Really should have scored that. Arsenal on the attack with a corner. Don't want to be conceding from a set piece. This should be an easy clearance for us. It isn't. Aubameyang is probably going to get there ahead of Jadon Sancho. Oh, he's flicked him there. Aubameyang puts it back in. Onana punches it away. Nervy moments there for us. Oh no, looks like Arsenal have gotten in behind our defense. As the ball comes in, we should get it away, but it's straight to Aubameyang. Are you kidding me, man? The amount of times my clearances goes straight to my opponents is just insane. And with that, Arsenal take the lead. But in this episode, we've turned around a 1-0 deficit against Arsenal before. Let's do it again. Here goes Maddison on the attack. Go on. Maddison finds Sancho. Sancho on the turn, goes for goal. Jadon Sancho gets us right back in it within minutes. Sancho scores and Leicester equalise. A fabulous finish that from Jadon Sancho. Look at that, on the turn, and then the finesse shot was inch perfect. Leicester 1, Arsenal 1. Half-time against Arsenal, and it's been a tough game. I think we've had the chances to take the lead in this game, but we missed. Aubameyang then scored, but we responded with Sancho. The second half is definitely poised to be an interesting half, so let's see what happens. We need to get 3 points from this fixture to keep pace with Liverpool and City. Sancho and Ndidi, now Werner. Clever passing play, and now it is Olmo. Olmo sees Maddison. Maddison sees Werner. Werner turns his man. Werner tries to go for goal, but it's blocked off by Arsenal. They're defending well in this game. Well, this could certainly lead to something as it's Jadon Sancho on the attack. Looks to bring it inside. Oh, Dani Olmo gets there somehow. Still Olmo. Still Olmo. Cuts this one for Sancho, who goes for goal, and he's missed. No way. That was our chance to win the game. Sancho, if only that was on target. What a chance gone. Look at how close it was from Sancho. Oh, that is tough to see. Gonna bring on Haaland for Timo Werner for the remainder of this game because Haaland scored a hat-trick in his last one. Maybe that can have some sort of an impact in this game. Let's hope he can score. And here we go, guys, on the counter-attack. One last chance. Wilfried Zaha looking to spread this one for Sancho. Sancho gets there. This is brilliant. Here goes Jadon Sancho. Sancho 1v1. No way. We still have the ball though. It's Dani Olmo. This is incredible. Haaland turns one. Goes for goal. No, I cannot believe this. It's gone in. It's gone in. It's actually gone in. In the 94th minute, Haaland has somehow put the ball in the back of the net. The keeper actually saved it, but the shot had enough power to go in the back of the net. This could be the game that wins us the Premier League title when we look back at this one. Winning in the 94th minute against Arsenal in the most dramatic way possible. Look at this, guys. What a touch and turn from Haaland. Gets past this man and then scores. Haaland is in the form of his life right now. A hat-trick in his last game and now the match winner against Arsenal. Leicester make it 2-1 at the King Power against Arsenal. Incredible scenes. Honestly, guys, I'm exhausted after this game. What a game of football this was. Haaland, the hero, as he wins us all 3 points against Arsenal. Incredible, man. Just incredible. We continue to keep pace with City and Liverpool. Yo, this is actually perfect. Dennis Bryant is back from his injury. He is now available for the first team, and that's great because we've been lacking an extra midfielder since Tielemans' injury. Dennis Bryant being back to fitness is great. Even after winning so many games in this episode, we are still 3 points off Manchester City. They continue to just be unbelievable in the Premier League. Still 2 points off Liverpool as well. 5 points ahead of Man United though, which is great. But we're in actually a decent spot in the Premier League. Our form's been great and let's hope we can keep this up. So guys, the January transfer window is open now. In next episode, we're gonna go hunting for players. We're looking for a striker to potentially replace Timo Werner with, and that's what we're gonna be doing in the next episode. Also, we've got cup games against Manchester United, which should be fun. So all in all, should be an exciting episode with all the transfer business. So I've just created a short list at players we could be looking at potentially in the next episode, like Rashford, Gabriel Jesus and Lautaro Martinez. These are probably the 3 most popular suggestions that I've seen in the comments section. Let me know if any of these players interest you. I know Rashford is a popular one, but yeah, next episode we're gonna have to make a big decision for the series. Since we did play so many games in this episode, we've made some good progress with our season goals as we're on 31 goals for the Trident Challenge, 9 clean sheets as well in the Premier League. Ewan Morgan is on 10 appearances and we've completed the English Domination Challenge, which is wonderful. Before we wrap up today's episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the player of the episode. Award a couple of nominees for this one. First one being Erling Braut Haaland. What an episode he's had. Scored a hat-trick in this one and also the winner against Arsenal. He had to be nominated. Your second nominee is going to be Timo Werner, who won us that first game against Arsenal. He also deserves a nomination. Haaland or Werner, up to you guys to decide. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So it's time to wrap up today's episode. It was an eventful one. We got through so many games. We found out our opponents in the Champions League round of 16 and now we're in the January transfer window. Next episode is about to be huge because we're going to be making some signings. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, a like would be awesome. Subscribe if you are new around here. And well, I'll catch you guys next time.